Hey guys, welcome back to the video. Thank you for joining us today. And today, as you can see, we are at a new house. So it's been around 2 weeks. We took some time, we were not able to get any videos out in the last few weeks, but finally we have settled down in our new house. And as you can see, it looks beautiful over here. We have set up like a tank room for myself over here in the hall. So we have a line of aquariums. Right now, my Iwagumi and the jungle tank and the breeding tank is over there for the shrimps, and the betta tank is over there. So for today's video guys, I will be setting up my Iwagumi tank that I had prepared. It's been like 2 months and we were waiting. I was actually waiting when I would get to do this, but because we planned in shifting from the old house to this new house where we are staying now all by ourselves, so we wanted to wait. Actually, once we shift and settle in, then fill the tank up and let the tank settle down as well. So for today's video, I already have, I'll show you guys in a bit, I already have the filter and the CO2 cylinder set up inside. I just have to connect everything to the tank, fill it up with water and let it run. So that's what we are going to do for today, and hopefully you guys will enjoy this video. So guys, for what we are going to do today, as I said, I have my CO2 which I have already plugged in. I have my filter. So only thing I need to do is set the timer on the lights. I have to also set the timer on the CO2, and the filter is already filled. I have already put all the filter media inside it. I'm using a Sunsun 302 filter which I got from Aquarist Hub. It's a very good filter, a large capacity, plus it's really, I would say it's value for money because it's very cheap and gives a lot of filtration which will keep my tank clean. Also initially I had plans of planting some plants over there at the back, so I had left space for the background plants to have like a big bush over there. I know I said it's Iwagumi, but I want to do it my way, the way I would like to see the tank and the way I would enjoy my own tank. So I will have some long stem plants at the back, mostly Rotala or maybe Makranda butterfly. So one of these stem plants will go behind, so it pops up with some red in the tank with this green carpet, which will make it look really nice. So for now, we are going to fill it with water, and after filling with water, we are also going to trim out all the Monte Carlo. So the Monte Carlo has grown really well and it's very dense. But in order for it to succeed, I need to also trim the top layer so that the bottom layer also gets enough light, or else when I fill the water without trimming, the bottom stems will not get any light, and then what will happen is it will rot and the base will get spoiled and all the plants will die eventually. So for it to smoothly transition from to transition in the water, once I fill it with water, I need to trim the top layer, and definitely I'm going to keep this trimming because I plan on having another project. So I'm going to keep this trimmings, I'm going to use them later. So let's get started guys. So first I'll get this wrap out, I'll fill the tank with water, we connect the pipes for the filter, and we connect also the CO2 injection over here in the tank and get it filled up. So we have now, we have plugged in our CO2 inlet over here. This is the filter inlet, the filter outlet. So we are done with these things. Next step is we are going to fill it with water, and after it's filled with water, we are then going to trim all our Monte Carlo. And after the trimming of the Monte Carlo, then we'll set the timer on the lights and on the CO2, and we should be done. And we are all ready guys. Look at the tank, it looks so beautiful. The Monte Carlo is just looking so lush and green, and the CO2 is running right now. The filter is also running, you can see the water flow on top. This filter has a really good water flow, so it's going to stir all the water through the aquarium, make sure all the dirt gets in the inlet and gets filtered out, and it's going to keep my aquarium super clean. Well, I did not do a very great job with the background vinyl that you see, the white background. So it was my first time using the vinyl or attaching a background sticker to the aquarium, which I had done it last month, but I had not recorded because it was just me taking a sticker and sticking it on the back of the aquarium. There are many videos on YouTube if you guys want to see how it's done, then please make sure you search on YouTube, and definitely you will find many videos of people showing you how to do that. But probably this is not going to be the final background anyways. I have another background which is in mind. I was not able to find it now, but for the time being I wanted to have something. I don't want to have it completely plain, because having a background that completely makes everything inside the tank pop up. So it's looking great so far. So I'll go ahead and I'm going to start trimming my Monte Carlo. Also in the corner over there, if you see on top of that rock. So around a month back I had attached phoenix moss on it, and in the next few days I was supposed to flood the tank. So the phoenix moss, unfortunately, I think it's dried up, but moss being moss, you know, it will grow back. So probably it will take some time. It's kind of dead and alive at the same time. So it will take its time, but it will be back. But that's the only thing right now in the tank that's not looking good. But I don't mind it, you know, and nothing can be perfect in nature. So we'll give that time to grow, and let's trim the Monte Carlo and then see how the tank finally looks. Finally, we are done with all the trimming of the plants, guys, and now it is time to sit back, relax, watch the tank, and let the plants and let nature do its thing. So we're going to allow the plants to transition from their immersed growth through the submerged growth. So it's going to definitely take some time, because earlier they had like ample amounts of CO2 available to them. They were not submerged in water, so there were no algae issues, nothing like that. But now we're going to have to look out for any algae issues coming up. And also, as you see my CO2 over there, I am injecting a lot of CO2 at the moment, almost like 10 bubbles per second. I'm doing that because I don't have any fish in the tank right now, and it's going to help my Monte Carlo to grow faster, or to transition faster from its immersed phase to the submerged phase. So always, guys, when you do this immersed growth or the dry start method for Monte Carlo, after you're done with the dry start method and you're happy with how much it has spread, make sure that you guys give it a trim. I don't think I have done a lot of trimming over there. I found it very difficult with those scissors to trim, but try to do as much as possible over there. And second important thing is, after the trimming, is make sure you inject a lot of CO2 in your tank, because they're going to, you know, find it missing in the tank, because now since they are underwater, the CO2 levels are going to be very low. So that's the reason I am like at 10 bubbles per second. So hopefully they will pop up in another 2 weeks. They should have transitioned from their immersed to the submerged phase, and we'll probably make another video where we will put some more plants over there in the corner and probably fill that up as well. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe to us and support us. Thank you.